Okay, this is the JCA stock or inventory system, which I've been working on diligently for a couple of weeks now. So, right, this is the main screen, just like the job screen on the driver application. Pull to refresh. You've got in progress jobs, goods out jobs, goods in work, stuff that's been completed. Eventually that would just be a report. Pending, that's what's to go back to the server, what's been actioned and stuff ready to go back to the server. If you've got any data disconnects or your network disconnects, walking around the warehouse or wherever you are. Right, okay, so the next step would be you want to look at one of these jobs. You can drop it down by just tapping it. You tap any one of them and it drops down. Then you've got further actions at the bottom. Ignore the actions at the bottom. The only one that's really active is view request. Actually two, view request and confirm goods out. So you go view request, and this gives you the list of items that are actually in the pick. You can view the images anywhere within the application, and it'll download live images if you've got a connection to the server. If not, it won't show anything on the pop-up, but it will show something here because this is downloaded data. Okay, within this you can action these items by the drop down. So there's three options, which is pick items, scan items and view stock items. So if we view the stock item on this one, you get a full rundown of the stock item. You can modify the stock item here as well. On the allowable fields, you can change the photograph, you can take another photograph, and you can upload another photograph for the stock item in situ with your device, which is much better than having to take it back to a desktop. Right, okay, you have the serial number required field for your stock item, which will action on checkout, and then you've also got your stock allocation product. Oh, let's drop down product category and your item category, which you can change and you can update, and you can hit save. Okay, the next steps is you can scan items. So you can, this is the bits that are not done. You know, it would scan a barcode, or it would OCR, you know, optical character recognition an item if there's no barcodes and there's only text available. But that I'm still working on to see if we can actually find a solution for that. And then you'd have, this is unfinished, obviously, pick items, where you'd pick your item and it'll pop up and you'd select your pieces and the locations where you're selecting from and the quantities, and then you'd click save and it'd save in the picked items there. Okay, so that's that. And go back. And the nice thing about this, you've got full access to all the data within the app. So within the application, you can go into your companies and select a company. Channel Advantage, and you can edit all the allowable fields for and even link the company here in the company. So you again would select Compleo, and down the bottom they're linked already to Complico charging solutions in the delivery system. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, in all the combos you have a searching facility. So you would start typing, and it'll drop down and show you the, you know, what's matched in the combo, and then you can select it. Cancel that. Here you can go back to, and you can look at the groups, the analysis groups. So again you would select the company, or you can look up a company and it'll show which one is the only one to go for in the list. So you'd select that one, and then you would say what you want to view or edit or add new to. It's item categories, product categories, and stock allocations. That's the three. You can add a new record here, or you can go and view what was in item categories. So if we go and look at Christmas, for example, you can do the changes there, and then you'd be able to click save if you have done any changes to that category there. And then you can go in and you've got locations, the same thing. So you go down, you choose a warehouse location, and you can modify it. You can create a new one from here within the mobile device while you're out and about in situ, as opposed to sitting at a desktop. Okay, cancel that. Obviously you've got your settings, which you can change, what you're connected to and all the various settings of the application. And then you have stock and picks. So again, this is where you would create a pick. So you choose a company, and that's now loaded live, all their data, all their items, and you can either go in and pick the items and get them ready for you've requested or request items, or view the stock item and modify the stock item from here. So this doubles up as your items list, and also you can pick items from here if you so wish to. This is all I'm playing about with it, but I need to obviously have some input from you guys to see what will work for you, what won't work for you. Like dropping them down. Oh, that was a crash. That's a crash. Don't want to go in there. We'll start it again. So that's my crash report. Okay, I'll sort that out. Okay, so it's going to be full of bugs, and there's stuff that's unfinished within here at the moment. So we go back to stock picks, and within here you select your company, select their data, and you can either set them up for picks or edit the stock items. You can filter the stock items by their categories, product or stock allocation, item categories, product categories, or stock allocation. You can also go into a text filter and type in whatever you want to find, and it'd be a diminishing list. The list would actually diminish as you type, and it'll show you the ones that are selected as per what you type in. So that's the stock listing really, and how to search in stock and pick the items as well. So I think this actually shouldn't say pick items here, it should say request items, because the pick is on another screen. So while working through it and listening to myself, I've realised that it would be best to say request items here, and then it would show, and this would show you requested in the top there, and any that have been picked that are currently on the application on the phone. So that's basically that. And then obviously once you get your stuff in your basket, which your basket is up here, you can display the basket, and then you'd be able to check it out. Okay, so that's basically the application, but you've got full data access and update to all your the settings. The only thing you haven't got access to is the users, but that's easy to do now. I've got a template, and to update and send data back to the server and get data from the server. So that's it in a nutshell. Please give me your input, and I'll say it in the email when I send this. So it'd be good to get your feedback, and to tweak things as needed. Oh, there's one further thing. I just realised Rowan are like this. I've moved the open website up to here on a link, so you can open the JCA website from there. But now at the bottom there's update application, so it'll download the new version of the app and try and install it, and also terminate the current version. So, you know, update application, it'll download, so you can download the application from your own server, and when it's finished downloading it'd ask you whether you want to install it or not, and it'll then update the previous application. So we'll wait around for that. And it won't install because that's an earlier version than the one that was already installed. So, or it's the same version, so it will just say app not installed. If there's any conflict, you know, it won't overwrite a newer version of the application, or the same version, I don't think. But I haven't tried that. Anyway, so speak later. Bye.